Take two. It's my second video today. So much is going on. The liberal media is lying. The socialist media is censoring the truth about what took place in Gilroy, El Paso, and now Ohio. I was watching a live stream, and this live stream was from Fox News on Facebook. And as I'm watching this live stream, they're talking about this monster in Ohio today. And I have to be careful what words I say because they automatically censor my videos, or in this case on YouTube, they automatically demonetize my videos. And do these videos, I do videos to try to make a living because I stepped out on faith after I got laid off my job from California. I'm now in Texas. So I'm doing these videos and trying to bring more content because I'm trying to make a living. But anyways, I digress. I'm sitting there watching Fox News on Facebook, right? And they had the police department going over their report, their findings thus far about this monster in Ohio. And while they're talking about this monster, talking about what took place, they started to say, they said his name, and it was real brief. They said his name, and then they started to go into background about this monster, and then Facebook automatically ended the feed. Do you hear what I'm saying? Facebook automatically ended the feed. And then I was thinking, okay, that was kind of weird. I mean, just abruptly ended the feed. So then I said, well, let me go see if it's on YouTube. The Fox News, the exact same feed that was streaming on Facebook is still running on YouTube, or it was at the time. Thank you, Deborah. Oh, you know what, Deborah? That helps a lot. Trust me. You don't have to. I mean, $1. If someone did 99 cents, I'm not complaining because I think it's a blessing when people contribute. So I'm watching. So I flip over to YouTube, and I'm sitting there looking at YouTube. It's the exact same feed. The exact same feed. So I'm thinking, why would Facebook just automatically, when they got to talking about who this monster was, why would Facebook do that? Well, it really is really starting to look like, and I'm not going to be surprised because everything that the left is doing, CNN especially right now, and I'm pretty sure MSNBC is right there. I haven't seen MSNBC say anything yet, but I'm pretty sure. But but CNN, as of today, August 4th, 2019, they are saying that every last one of these monsters out here harming people, taking people's lives, they are white supremacists. Even without the police department coming out saying it. I actually recorded CNN saying it. So I'm gonna do another video again a little bit later on today. I'm going to do, yes, it was on YouTube. It was on YouTube, but Facebook killed it. I'm going to do another video today showing where CNN is pushing this whole agenda about white supremacy. Now, let me be clear. I am not at any point advocating or supporting white supremacy. That is completely asinine. It's completely ignorant for me to do that. I guarantee that no one in their right mind is supporting white supremacy. The problem with them saying white supremacy constantly is that they're deeming white people, no matter who you are, if you support President Trump, that you are a white supremacist. Do you understand what is happening here, people? And God forbid that more of this craziness happen. But I was doing a video, I'm talking about El Paso, and I said more is coming. Something else is big is coming, and I still say that. Something bigger than what's happened this weekend is coming. If the writing's on the wall, I'm not trying to say I have a crystal ball. You see it, I see it. People are just being cautious now. I mean, people are going to be more afraid of going out if it constantly happens. The problem with them saying that it's white supremacy without a shred of evidence, without them even showing that it is white supremacy. The problem with that is they're labeling everybody that is white, that supports President Trump, a neo-Nazi white supremacist. And the ultimate goal for doing that is to get you, that you're white, and if you support President Trump, they are doing this to make it to where you will say, no longer will I support President Trump because I don't want to be deemed a white supremacist. Thank you, Miriam, if I'm saying that right. That's what they want. They want you as white people to come out and say that I'm not going to support President Trump because President Trump is all about white supremacy, which we all know is not true. And these monsters that's doing these horrific crimes, they're not a white supremacist group. There has been evidence to show that they are Antifa. Blazer 101, God bless you, Will, and InfoWars. Thank you so much for the donation. This is what it's about. And you know what? I hate for it to be that way. It is absolutely sad. The FBI deemed the Q movement as a domestic terrorist movement in America, which we all know is not. And for those of you that don't know who Q is, I don't ever really talk about Q because Q is a rabbit hole that I don't want to go down. Q talks about stuff that is, a lot of it is out there. Andrew, thank you so much. Keep up the fight. Q is out there. A lot of stuff out there that people send me, what Q is talking about is pretty much out there. And I don't disagree with a lot of stuff that they say. I just don't go on and say, get my material from Q and talk about it. That's not my mission. That's not my goal. That's not my job in this fight that we're doing. Now, it is for other people that have been called to do different things. It is their goal, right? It's their job to take Q information and put the information out there. That's not my job. I have to concentrate on my job. My job is different. Thank you, Joy. My job is different. My job, I'm pointing out, to dumb it down for me, is laying terms, right? That's what I'm doing. And it's not for me to try to make it something that it's not or try to read into something that it's not. Thank you, Leanne Wilson. Thank you so much. Stand with Trump. I stand with Trump too. Yeah, Q equals question everything. Thank you. Now, I agree with that 100%. I question everything. Listen to what this Texan is telling you, folks. It's truth. Oh, you call me a Texan. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you for the donation. God bless you, Will. Your voice is more important than ever. You need to know, more important than you even know. Keep speaking the truth. Thank you. The Christ Center. If I'm pronouncing that right, I'm sorry. Joy, thank you. My whole point in all of this is that the left, they're censoring everything. And when I was talking about the FBI, let me just focus on telling what I was going to say earlier instead of just looking at the message. Q, and anybody who calls himself a Q member. Am I back? See, what is this? What is the issue with that? Why is that? Am I saying something? Still buffering? It's back. So they did that and kicked off 150 people. It's still buffering back. Tommy, we are in war. The war is already here. Can you hear me? Am I back? Okay. Some people say I'm back. Some people say it's still buffering. It says offline. Man, I'm getting mixed signals here. Yes, yes, yes. You're fine, fine, fine. Yes, yes. Can hear you. I think they're still jacking with it though. Wow, as soon as I started talking about the FBI, let me see if I can get this through. The FBI labeled Q members as domestic terrorists, but they've yet to label Antifa as domestic terrorists, the true domestic terrorists in this country. Why wouldn't the world with the FBI do that? The FBI had people inside of their camp, inside of their organization, trying to take out the president of the United States during the election. Even after 2 years, 2.5+ years, 3 years, they still have these things in place to try to undermine the president. I can hear you, but your video is like frozen. Wow. That's crazy. I don't even know why. Yeah, some people say it's frozen, so I don't know. Maybe if you can go back out and come back in. I don't know. The thing is this is really frustrating. Something's coming. Something big is coming. Something big is coming. And that's what we really need to pay attention to. The big event. Something major is coming. And the reason why I say something major is coming is because 2020 is right around the corner. And they have been unsuccessful on taking out the president of the United States. So something big is coming. And right now, what I was alluding to earlier is because majority of the people in this country are what? Just be blatantly honest. The majority of the people in this country are white. And because majority of the people in this country are white, and if you have majority of the people getting ready to vote for President Trump, they have to label as many people as white supremacists as much as possible to try to convince these people not to vote for President Trump. That's what it comes down to. That's exactly what it is. And if everyone falls for it, then we're going to lose in 2020. Stop believing the lies from the left. They are trying to take out America, people. They're trying to harm us. This whole globalist agenda is being ran by the leftists. This whole thing is going to destroy us if we sit idly by and let it happen. God help us. Yes, Portland, Proud Patriot. Yeah, I'm going to be in Portland. And I'm sitting there thinking, after all this weekend, I'm going to be in Portland. Proud Patriot says, be careful in Portland, Will. Now more than ever, Portland could be the final breaking point we all fear. Tensions are just a spark away from igniting. You are absolutely right. And now, you know what? That's one of the things I was thinking about. When I go to Portland, I have crazy security. That I've already been in contact with the gentleman that's there. When I go to Portland on the 17th, they're going to be there. They're asking me, when am I going to get off the airplane so they can escort me? Because people don't like what I'm saying, because I'm a black man and I'm supporting white people. White people are my brothers and sisters. Black people are my brothers and sisters. Same thing with brown people and yellow people. It is these leftists, these demonic leftists that are not. These demonic leftists are the ones that's trying to destroy us, because they want a country where sinfulness just runs rampant, where evilness is at the top of their chart, where all of that is good to them. But we've got to fight against that. I will be in Portland this month on the 17th. There's a huge rally there, and it is an anti-Antifa rally. and I will be at that rally covering it. I'm not going there to fight with people at all. I'm going there to cover it. Uber guy, what's up? Turn up the heat. Fight back with information. Absolutely. So when do we as Americans say enough is enough? The war, people keep saying is coming. We're already in the war. The Civil War has already started. The Civil War has already started. Just because, I can't even say just because bullets aren't flying, but bullets are already flying. The left only benefits from this hateful agenda. Think about that. It is only the left that benefit from gun violence because they get to push their narrative about gun control. It's only the left that gets the benefit when violent acts are happening to people, because then they can turn around and say because it was neo-Nazi white supremacists, and if they attack someone that was brown, the liberal media says nothing about it. They're quiet about it, and they said that brown person deserved it because they supported President Trump. Citizen Man, what's up, brother? I'm with you 100%. Thank you so much for the donation. That's what they say. They call us sellouts. I was watching Brandon Tatum was on Fox News, and they had this other dude. I think his name was Anton. On Fox News, Brandon was sitting there saying that President Trump is not a racist just because President Trump stands up to these anti-American Democrat socialists and calls them out for what they're doing with facts does not make him racist. And this other dude, black dude on Fox News, Anton, called Brandon Tatum a sellout simply because Brandon Tatum is telling the truth. Do you understand what I'm saying? These demonic Democrats don't come in one color. Satan doesn't care about color. He uses color to try to divide us, and that's exactly what the left does. The left supports everything of Satan. I've said that repeatedly so many times because a lot of people still don't really understand how deep it goes. The left supports everything of Satan. Everything. Everything. All right. I'm going to sign off. Share this video because YouTube is going to block it much as possible. The left were right on cue this morning. I'm not sure what that means, but maybe you're talking about because they're saying it's white supremacy. Yeah, I can say that. Yeah, in that case, they were right on cue. I get you. I get you. Thank you for the donation. They were right on cue. All right. I'm going to do another video later on, and I'm going to show video. I'm going to show actual proof where CNN is pushing this whole thing that is white supremacy. I have actual proof that with them saying this. I'm going to show it later on. I'm going to show it later on. All right. So make sure you turn the notifications on. And please, if you haven't, subscribe and ring my bell. Ring my bell. God bless. Talk to you later.